Hello, hello. Okay. Hey, Luna. Luna. Oh, someone's coming. Who's coming? Matthew, welcome back. Welcome back. You here to catch snapping turtles? Yeah. How many snapping turtles have you gotten so far? Really? Still at 10. That's still quite a few. More than I got, that's for sure. More than I got. I'm just doing a couple little island maintenance things here. Let's see. Shall I sell some seashells? I also got a wand now, so I gotta figure out what outfits to assign to it. I wonder if there's somebody out there who's been grinding the game so hard they already got like all the achievements. Yep, you've seen somebody on the internet that's got them all already. There's always somebody. Somebody who's been getting 6 hours sleep for the last like 3 weeks. Just been doing Animal Crossing nonstop for a month. And probably been time traveling a little bit. And here I feel like we've been playing nonstop. What's up? Jesus. Unbelievable. God, I don't know where we're at. We're probably getting up there. We're probably at like 70 hours or something. I'm over 150. Welcome to Casa de Henry. That's Spanish for Henry's crib. This is our favorite character by far. And Julie thought it would be funny. She gave him a tadpole and she said, "Henry, you are the father." Because he's a frog. It's funny. Welcome to the stream, Twitch Loves Switch. I think it came out on March 20th. So, what are we at now? 20 days? 22 days? Yeah. Something like that, or really close to that. It's really funny because I felt like when I think the game I've played the most in terms of hours, well, maybe Borderlands 2. Julie and I played that together, but by myself, the game I probably played the most was Skyrim. I think I got 200 hours on that. And I felt like I was grinding that game. Like, I felt like I played that game forever. And I played that game over the course of like a year or something like that. In this game, it's like I might get that in like 2 or 3 months. I mean, I'm sure we're already talking about starting to add we used to only stream 3 times a week, so we might go back to doing that, or maybe just do like longer sessions 3 times a week. But we might start picking a different game 1 day a week, just to diversify our stream playing and to keep it interesting for us. Twitch Loves Switch, you're welcome to come to our island if you want. Okay, I thought for sure I saw a clam in there, but apparently I'm wrong. Different game per day. Yeah, no, I think we'll do something like that. And then, speaking of Skyrim, no, that's fine. I mean, one of the most, I don't want to say it's annoying because I like having people come visit the island, but one of the most frustrating things about this game is that as soon as people get here, I can't arrange like stuff anymore. Yeah, do under 75. Skyrim is a game that I totally broke, because I don't know if you got this item like at what point in the game, but in Skyrim, you know how there's like those, there's these like kind of purple jewels that you can collect throughout the game, and when you get all of them, there's like 20 of them or something, and they're throughout the entire game. Oops. But once you get them all, it increases the drop rate for diamonds and stuff. So I had looked that up in the game, and I went basically and I got that item like really early in the game, like in the first 10 hours or something. All I did was try and find those diamonds to increase the like money drop. That getting those diamonds at the very beginning of the game totally breaks the game, because you'll open like a vase in a tomb or something that's supposed to have like 3 gold in it, and there'll be like 3 or 4 jewels and diamonds in it. Yeah, there's like 36 of them, and I got them all like in the first like 10-15 hours of the game, and it literally you have unlimited money then. So what I was doing was grinding out levels. I would just go to the different shops, buy out all their like iron ore, level up my like building and crafting, then reset the levels and distribute the level points. My guy was at like level like freaking 100 or 200 or something crazy, and was just totally indestructible, and like had maxed out all his spells and stuff. But you do that and you basically totally break the game. I didn't realize that when I did it. I thought it was just gonna make things a little easier or something. Yeah, if you do, like, and you're playing that game, like, it ridiculously increases the diamond spawn. It's absurd. Like, it's crazy how many diamonds you get for anything. Restoration potions? Oh, like, can't you craft one that's worth like 9,000 gold or something like that? Oh, yeah. Right. You can also, one thing I did was like, because you can take like a specific potion that will increase your crafting ability. So if you have it set up to like you're ready to make the dragon armor or whatever the most powerful armor is, you can literally like take one of these potions, you've got your stuff set up, you've got max crafting, and build like armor that basically makes you, yeah, basically indestructible in the game. There's a lot of ways to break that game. So many ways to break Skyrim. And boy, I broke them. And boy, did I break that game, man. And I played the crap out of it. Yeah, I don't know what we'll do for our next set of games. I was thinking we might spend a couple days, or we might like play a couple really short games, a couple indie games or something. Games that we can get through real quick to kind of like catch up on other games. Get rose sheets into our shop? You mean like so that they'll sell them, or are you wondering if we do sell them? I don't know how to get them in there. I don't know if you give them to us and then we start planting them. I haven't looked into it. Yeah, I saw somebody today. Did you see the person today who had a golden rose in their mouth? It was a nice touch. Yeah, I know. And, you know, honestly, I have really enjoyed this game, but for the most part, I don't really like games that, like, last forever, you know? I like being able to finish up a game and put it on the shelf and be like, it's over. That's why indie games are so nice, because it's usually some kind of simple 2D game that, and honestly, um, in a lot of these games, Julie and I have so much fun, usually in the first like 3 hours of playing a game. Like, it's a lot of times it's figuring it out that's the most fun. So we basically have like a lot of fun laughing about trying to figure out how to play a game, and then after that, like, it's less fun. So when we are playing these games that take forever, it's like, oh yeah, it's fun, but we have the most fun early on just figuring things out. Earn bells by selling items, catch fish. Yeah. Well, the thing is like, with the games that infinitely stack, at some point in the game, as much as I like them, like I loved Skyrim, I loved the sense of adventure that you get with Skyrim, and the sense of progress, and the sense of like building up your character, and the sense of strength, and all that other stuff that you get over the course of time. But at some point, it starts to feel, for starters, at least in my case, is like you really fall into a pattern of like of doing things. Like, for instance, in Skyrim, maybe it's just because I try to be like really efficient, but it's like I just got to a point where I was like always going into each fight the same way. It's not that I do like them, but in like Skyrim, um, I would go into each fight like the same way, which was I'd crouch, I would come in with the bow and do a sneak attack from a distance, and then like kind of sneak around guys, and you can kill them in one shot with the bow if you're sneak attacking them. And eventually I was like, you know, there's all these things that technically you can do in the game, but it was always easier to just do things a certain way, and that's the way that I always ended up doing them. So it kind of ended up being like, even though like the game was big and had all these options, it was like, yeah, but the best way to do things is usually this way. Yeah, when you stop finding new things. Which I think if I was streaming the game, I honestly think it would be more fun to stream Skyrim, because I might be more inclined to do things that were like more adventurous, as opposed to just being like, well, this is the quickest, most efficient way to kill these barbarians or something. Whereas when I'm streaming a game, I might be like, hey, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I run over here? You know? Not that I'm doing anything particularly adventurous right now. Yeah. Like, in Skyrim, I barely ever used magic. I didn't really see the need for it. I just basically just used the bow, and then whenever people got up close, I attacked them with the sword. Yeah. The easiest bit, yeah, exactly. It's really hard to be like, once you find the most efficient way to do things, it's really hard to get out of that pattern. Especially if that's the way that you're building your character at first, is to make the most effective use of the easiest, the best way to do something, like the best way to kill guys. It's like, well, the bow's the best way to kill guys, so I'm gonna put points into the bow, and then, well, 5 hours later, you're invested in the bow, and you're a lot better at it. That was kind of my experience with it anyway. It was a great game though, and I would like to now that we have like an Xbox One, or maybe with the new Xbox coming out, I would like to play another game like that, just to see, the vast expanses of the world and stuff, because it's so cool to see that stuff. An unarmed branch. Yeah, because isn't there a skill in the game where it's like unarmed attacks do more damage? But there wasn't much point to that, because, you'd always be better off using swords or whatever. I mean, when you, like, in games like Skyrim, kind of like, and this was a thing. I don't know how old you are, Matt, but this was a thing, like, especially with kind of early games where they had branching paths. Yeah, but in early, I don't know if you ever heard of the game Deus Ex, like the original. It's a series, but the first game, which was like that too, where it's like, oh, you can play in any style you want. You can do upfront attacking, you can do distance, and you can do hacking. There's all these different ways to do what you want to do. Well, yeah, yes, unarmed bonus for gauntlet, right? Yes, I remember that. Yeah. But it's really funny, is similar to what you can do in Skyrim. I don't know if you ever did this, but like in a city, if you ever got like the guards on your back, you could literally just like run around the city to different positions and just kind of like snipe them all. You could kill an entire city's worth of guards doing that, and that's how I took down, you can always do that in the game, which is, if you ever end up fighting somebody that's too powerful for you, you just run away and take pot shots at them until you wear them down and you beat them. It just takes more time and it's kind of tedious, but you can do that at almost any level. What's up, Hawk Patrol? Welcome back to the midnight stream. This is the midnight edition of the stream, where I have to talk at a lower tone because Julie's sleeping, and if I yell, I'll wake her up. I don't want to do that. Oh yeah, for sure. For sure, we got the, like, my character in Skyrim, I mean, as far as I know, was like the most maxed out you could possibly be. I had used like a potion to get the max crafting bonus on top of having maxed out like crafting ability, and then built like the top armors in the game. So built the top armors, best weapon. So I had like the best weapon setup I had was like the double cursed daggers. Literally nothing even survived it. You put a dagger with stun and a dagger with like, I don't even remember all the spells, but you get a double dagger, and anything you just like hit it, and if it stuns it, and you know, it just dies in like 3 seconds if you even get close. Yeah, we can play musical chairs. Right now we just have 2 of us on the island. We get up to 3 or 4. We can do a game of musical chairs. I'm actually thinking I might change up our musical chairs setup next time. For next time. Oh, there's somebody right now. Popped a Bobby. Okay, looks like we might have enough people right now. Hack, do you mean Julie, my girlfriend? She's asleep. Yeah, I work nights, so I end up staying up when I'm off work. Oh, the Ebony Blade is one of the Daedric items. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I think I don't know if I had the Daedric items. I think I had like a full dragon set. I don't know if I messed with the Daedric stuff. I don't know if I did the Daedric stuff, bro. I don't know if I ventured into that mess. Yeah, I can set it up. Oops. Wrong house. I just went in the wrong house. Someone's on their way. Oh my goodness. Welcome everybody. Leon! Leon from Raccoon City! Is this you, Twitch Love Switch? Hello. Oh, you're Bulletproof 911? Are you actually from the Netherlands? Yeah. No, Matthew, there's a ton of... The weapon I probably use the most, besides the bow, like a bow and a double dagger, was that big club that had the skull on it that like stole people's souls or whatever. Talking about Skyrim, in case anybody's wondering. Okay. Oops. So, alright. Well, now we definitely have enough for musical chairs. So, we got a little spot by the beach with a campfire. Let me just put some stuff away here. Bulletproof 911, are you from the Netherlands? Alright, I'm just putting some stuff away. I think I got what I need for the game. Got my ocarina. Yeah, welcome, Bullet. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the show. Alright. Oh dang, someone else is coming. This is the most popular island in Animal Crossing right now. Maybe. Maybe it's just like normal popular. Oops. Yesterday, or when we streamed earlier tonight, we had, yep, I was just about to say, we had people get booted 3 times. Damn it. Alright, I'm gonna open the gate again. We'll give it another go. Otherwise, it might be our internet connection. I mean, or maybe it's... Oh, Usherbat, hey, welcome back. Sorry, I'm opening the gate again, guys. We'll give it another go. I don't know if their servers are, bad. Yeah, everybody got kicked out. Our gate's not even open anymore. Yeah, I don't know if the servers are getting overloaded or what the problem is. Usually our internet is, pretty good. Alright. Typing in the dodo code. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why it happened. Is that me in a baby basket? How are you doing those custom emotes? I gotta look that up. Someone's on their way. Alright, hopefully we don't get booted out this time. Welcome back. Papa Tavi. You gonna sick your fleet of snapping turtles on them? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't even tell us when it's what the problem is. Just a joke for legal purposes. Yeah. Dude, if there's... I mean, if you think about it, if there's any company that's prepared to handle a bunch of turtles, it would be Nintendo. I mean, that's kind of what the company is founded on, is a dude kicking a bunch of turtles' asses, right? That'd be such a great, like, crossover cartoon, like Mario versus the Ninja Turtles. Like, who would win that? You know? I mean, it's tough. I don't know why that didn't happen. There should have been a crossover episode between the Super Mario Super Show and the original Ninja Turtles show. That would have been so awesome. Welcome back, Hack. Yeah, Julie and I gotta start thinking about the next game that we want to play. I mean, like, play during the week. Like, we'll play Animal Crossing still, but then we'll play a different game, like, once a week. Oh, this is your second day playing Animal Crossing? Everybody, everybody clap for Bulletproof 911. Welcome to the world. We can hook you up with some cool stuff if you want some gear. Some cool ideas for your island. Let me give you the skinny. First thing is, we have all the fruits on our island, if they haven't been picked through, so you can go out of here with some non-native fruit to plant on your island. Clap. Everyone clap. Please clap. On top of that, I'm turning off my Wi-Fi now to make sure I'm not interfering with anything. Let's see here. Leon! Leon, are you a fan of Resident Evil? Resident Evil 2 or 4? Bulletproof 911, I can hook you up with our beginner's package. Our beginner's package is Pitfall Seed, all the fruits, Resident Sleeper. You love it, but you're not gonna play it. When you say it, do you mean the movie It? Or do you mean you love Resident Evil? I just see the name Leon, and I just want Leon. If you ever play Resident Evil 4, you have to escort a character around all the time, and she yells your name all the time. Leon. I have closed the window. Full-fledged fishing fan. Man, that's a good description for you, Matt. Matthew's caught 10 snapping turtles so far. It seems to be his current passion is snapping turtle capture. Anybody get anything cool in the fishing competition? Got an anchor. I was wondering. Welcome back, Sombra, by the way. I saw somebody had an anchor on their island now. Ooh, a fish wand. See, I kind of missed it. I missed the fishing competition. Somebody's coming. Yeah, sure. I hope there's not a way that you can game the system and get that many points. But I suppose I would, yeah. end the stream session, not the entire stream. Maybe I'll make one for 999,000, and then I'll be end the session, and then there'll be another one for 10 million or whatever, and that will be delete our stream account completely. I think it was Canon or somebody had an idea for that as a reward. We've been trying to implement other rewards and stuff, and oh, I haven't popped out my award thing yet. Hold on. There it is. Manage reward requests. If any of you guys got ideas for rewards, let me know. I think we got some pretty cool ones in there, though. Trying to make our stream more engaging every day. Okay. So we definitely got enough people for musical chairs now. Yep, I think I'm pretty much good. I've got the flowers. I think I'm set up for musical chairs now. Anyone else? I was thinking that what I'm gonna do in the future is we're gonna take the fire out and just have it be like more of a free-for-all so that people don't have to circle around the fires. Okay. Let's see, we got 4, so... Oh, is Matt playing? Looks like Matt's fishing. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, I need one more. All right. All right, is everybody ready? It's just 2 of you? Alright, ready? Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes and stop. Alright. Cool. Good round. Alright. Hold on. Alright, close my eyes, and stop! Alright. Now just around here. What do you guys do? Pick a direct. Alright, whatever. You guys got it. Alright, I'm closing my eyes, and stop! Musical chairs champion. Oops. Alright, come get your prize. Come this away. Woot woot. Nice job, Zarina. Stop following us. Stop following me. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Stop. Stop it. Hack is a thief. Yeah, nice job. Next game, next game. If somebody wants to they can use your loyalty points to determine what the next game will be. Just saying. It's one of our channel point rewards. Somebody coming or somebody going? Oh. See ya, Papa Tavi. Alright, does everyone have a rod? Everybody ready? All right. Go. Oh man, this is a crappy fish. Oh, you damn fish. Come on. Come on, baby. Ooh, that's what I needed too. I got those Nook Miles now. Please don't be an egg. Thank goodness. Seahorse. Nice. Watch this be an egg, even though it's huge. Oh, cool. It's an actual fish. Got him. I might run out of inventory space. Never have that problem. Oh man. Come on. Oh, how do you not see that? What is going on with this thing? This is the most difficult fish I've ever tried to catch, I think. There we go. And it's an egg, of course. Of course it's an egg. Oh, my rod broke too. Oh boy. But I got a spare. Tadpole? Can't catch one of those with a fishing rod. Don't make any sense. This better not be an egg. Thank God. Eggs don't bite 7 times. Got him. It was an egg. Of course it was. Whoa. Maybe that's why our internet's not been going so well. Did you guys just hear that? That was thunder. Wow, maybe it was our internet this whole time. Holy crap. Well, if our quality starts to dip, let me know and we can stop it, because last time we tried to stream during a storm, our quality was terrible. Like, it didn't even work, really. And we had to stop early. Dang. Black bass. Oh, I got. "30 seconds left." Oh, that's an egg if ever I saw one. That's gotta be an egg. Oh, it's not. Okay. Alright, let's see. Anybody get more than 11? We got 0, 4, 14? Oh my gosh. Who was that? Hack? Was it Hack who won? I think Hack had 14. He used hacks. I mean, it's right in his name, right? Hacks. Alright, Hack. You will get a prize. I don't know if you want an item. If there's an item on our island that you particularly want. Just putting a bunch of stuff away. Ooh. Oh, he finally got a southern. Wait, is that Hack? Is that you? I hope I gave it to the right person. Okay, cool. Oh, somebody's coming. Good game, Hack. What's up, 391? What is that? Remagorum? Wait a second, that's Morrow Gamer backwards. Morrow. Yeah, I see it. I can tell. And your face is upside down. Alright, Hack, have a good one. Why did you change your name around, Morrow? This is your alt. This is the most obvious, like, alternate username of all time. Unless, of course, you had a name like Hannah or something. Is it a palindrome? Is that when it's the same forwards and backwards? Still have your normal one. So why do you use one like this? So people don't know it's you, even though it's the same name? Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the stream, Morrow. Mess with streamers, I know. So you're messing with me right now? You're trolling me? Oh, do you mean the turnips? Sombra? Did you not make any money? Oh man, that's a bummer. You know, in our Discord, we share turnip prices. So we can track what they're at with multiple people. That way we can track what the prices are and see if they're worth. Made 7 mil, a cool 7 mil. Yeah, I think you gotta like get to know a couple people. Streamers are get into a Discord or something where people are sharing turnip prices, and there's some people where it's like they're making a ton of money off of them. A lot of the players who play a lot is like that I've heard of, they're making like millions and millions each. Yeah, 609, that's the highest I've heard of so far. $609 is the highest I've heard. Hard to beat that. That's definitely the way to put a ton of money away, though, that's for sure. Alright, see you, Matthew. Thanks for coming. Oh, thanks for following 39. Oh, right. It's you again, Morrow. I shouldn't have fallen for that. But thanks for following. Again. Thanks for following for a second time. If somebody wants to request a game, let me know. We can do... There's Infection Tag. Hide and Seek. I haven't come up with a really good game for the Pitfalls yet. I've been trying to think of a good Pitfall game. I saw somebody do Pitfall Sumo Wrestling and... Luna. Hey. Luna. Oh, you joined the Discord? Cool. Yeah, in our Animal Crossing channel, we'll share the AM and PM turnip prices. And there's a couple of us that share them. We try and stay on top of it. Unless they're super low. We've had some pretty low ones lately. We've had some real low ones. But maybe we'll have to log on in the morning and see if we can't coordinate on who's got the lowest prices to buy them. Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, we were at about 57. We've been in the double digits the last like 3 or 4 days. Hopefully that's where they're at to buy them. If they're at like 50 bells to buy, that would be awesome. I'd unload literally all my cash into it. Maybe not all my cash, but a lot of it. I'd go bust on the turnip market. That's where all the real money is. The stock market. Funny video recommendation. Ooh, Usher Bat. Sorry. Did I miss this one? Oh, okay. Gonna watch the video. Alright, hold on. Let me switch over to this thing. Okay. Somebody found a New York Yankees hat with no, it was a New York Yankees baseball cap with no brim on it. Was that a manufacturing defect or what? That was funny. It was a short video too, 9 seconds. That's the new style. Yeah, okay. We'll see about that. Hold on a second. I'll show you the new style. Hold up. I'll show you the new style. This right here is the new style. Completely no logo, extra large brim. Look at that. Look at the size of this brim. Look at the brim of this hat. Yo, the large brim with no Yankee, man. No, there ain't nothing on this hat. That's how cool this hat is. Yeah, our town tune is Ode to Joy. Good call. Good call. So does this look pretty cool? Is this pretty cool looking? I noticed that we lost like 2 viewers as soon as I put this hat on. I thought I was doing this for the fans. Turns out nobody wanted to see it. That's okay. That's okay. That's some good feedback. Just throw the hat away. Usher Bat, is it okay if I post the video in the chat so other people can see what we're talking about? Luna. Whoa, Luna. The cat is rubbing against my microphone. She wants to talk to you guys. I think it's pretty innocent. Here's the video that Usherbat requested that I watch. Hey, Luna. You want to sit with me? Huh? Come on. Oh. This is my cat, Luna. For those who don't know, she likes to get on the stream sometimes. Hey. She's my little baby. Have to pay attention to her because she gets one extensive pet session a day. That's kind of how she is. She'll kind of ignore you all day, and then she just has to get some attention sometimes. So this is when she wants to be pet. Hey. She's my little baby. Oops. That probably didn't sound very good. That probably sounded terrible. Like any canines? Like dogs? Yeah, of course, I love dogs. I don't have one. I used to be a dog guy. But, you know. Our neighbor across the hall has got a pit bull that's super, super nice. She said she might... She keeps saying that she's gonna give us a key so that I don't feel like I don't know what the deal is, but I don't feel like the dog's getting walked enough. She said she would give me a key so I could walk him once a day. Hey. See if I can start playing this game one-handed. Luna's rubbing against my other hand now. She's like, nope, you gotta use both hands. Okay, I'll use both hands. She's gotta have both hands. So about once a day, Luna just... yeah, I've been watching some other streamers. I've been watching other streamers that are like kind of close to the same level as where we're at as streamers, or maybe a little above us in terms of like, you know, what they're doing and stuff. I don't watch anybody who's like, I don't really watch anybody who's big. I just watch like other people who have a similar kind of like vibe to us, that are like positive, or they play like, they're kind of casual gamers, and they're positive because we try to be positive. We're trying to be more appropriate and not swear as much. Let's see, what are some of the names? And also like people that you can actually communicate with. Because, I mean, I like the people who are playing in the most popular, like, it's totally fine. People who are so good at, like, League of Legends or Fortnite or whatever, they're so unbelievably good at those games. But, like, you can't really communicate with those people. Like, they've got, like, 10,000 people watching. And also, those games, you can't take your attention away from those games for like a second without messing up. So you can't really communicate much with people. And Julie and I, my girlfriend and I, who streams with me, like, we've actually gotten a lot of enjoyment just out of like playing the game and then just communicating with people. Um, like that's added a lot to the fun of the game. And yeah, so it's kind of weird that people like, I don't know, like if there was, you know, I feel like depending on what was going on, but you get like 100 people or something in the chat. We've never had 100 people in the chat, but if you did, it would be really hard to establish any kind of like ongoing kind of relationship with people. You wouldn't even remember who was who. Um, and I think that, especially for a game like this, I think that's more important. Like we've been streaming for now almost like, it's almost been a year and a half, pretty regularly. And we'll have somebody show up in our stream for like, we barely ever had any viewers, but we'd have somebody, like 1 or 2 people, just show up periodically for like a month or something and get to know them a little bit and talk to them about whatever, and it's just been a lot of fun. And now with Animal Crossing, we're, you know, we regularly get like 10 viewers. I mean, being big, I guess, would be nice. It's not about like, I guess like when I talk about being big, it's like I don't want to be a competitive gamer because I feel like that takes a lot of the fun out of it. It seems like that would take a lot of the fun out of the games. And when Julie and I started playing games, we're like, we're always gonna play games that we want to play, that we would be playing anyway. And you know, if 1,000 people wanted to watch us do that, I guess we could find a way to kind of like, because they have ways that you can kind of filter out like chat or something. We never look into this because we're not even close to anywhere close to that kind of level. But because you can do things to be like, oh, it's, you know, subscribers, or, you know, they cheer you and then they can talk to you, or they do it. But we don't really have an interest in being competitive gamers, like being people who are really, really good, you know, like, oh, watch us because we're in a League of Legends tournament or something. I don't think we'll ever do that. Like, even when, about a year ago, when Mario Maker 2 came out, that was when we went from having like something like 25 followers that just over the course of a couple months had gotten in. We went from having like, that's when we made affiliate. We pushed really hard on Mario Maker 2 and made affiliate status. And then after a month or so, I think it was about a month, that we played Mario Maker 2 and had it so people post their viewer levels in the chat and we would play their levels. After that, after about a month and after we made affiliate, we got kind of ground down on the game, even though we were having like 10 people watch, you know, and playing a bunch of viewer levels. It kind of grinded us down a little bit. So we switched games. We switched to another game, and I don't remember what game it was, but and then we were like, oh, well, we'll play Mario Maker on Mondays. You know, we'll have Mario Maker Monday or something. And we switched games, and we came back to Mario Maker like, I don't know if it was like the next week or something. We came back, and then nobody was watching us then. Like, I think the kind of like when a game first comes out, a ton of people are watching it and asking about it and curious about it, and then like within a month or so, it's like kind of peters off a little bit, and we just didn't really have anybody come watch us after that. So we were like, well, okay. So then we just went on as normal and just didn't play Mario Maker. So we kind of like try to play games until we get tired of them, you know. And we might play a game like maybe Animal Crossing because it's more popular a little longer than we might normally. But I mean, this game especially is one that you just kind of come back to regularly and play. So even after the first month or two of playing this, or month and a half or something, I could see us having like a designated day that we come back and we play this, or maybe we play it for like a half hour or something at the beginning and then switch to a different game. Oh yeah, we got a ton. We got so many games to get to. Splatoon 2 is actually on its way right now. It's on sale at GameStop and we bought it. We've got a ton of games in the pipeline. We're thinking about maybe making a poll so that people can vote on which games they want us to play. But we try to focus on, I think while quarantine is on, yeah, Animal Crossing is a great choice. No, I totally agree. Because even the nice thing about it is, for instance, last night, you know, Sombra and you guys were watching. Like last night, it was like a really intense stream because we went from game to game to game. We're like, oh, we're playing hide and seek. Oh, we're playing musical chairs. We're playing tag. And tonight it's like, we're just kind of hanging out, you know, on the island doing whatever. It's just nice to to at least feel like you can be around people and you know, just kind of hang out, even if all you're really doing is stealing their fruit and selling it. Just kidding. But it's nice to just at least feel like you can be around people, you know. We're just clapping. Let's see, what are the games we got in the pipeline? We have like a Excel spreadsheet of games that we have a Xbox Game Pass, and they have always got some kind of indie game that we can play cooperatively. I don't know if you watched the Nintendo Direct a couple days ago, or like I guess it was like a week or so ago now. But they had that game, Good Job, which was an indie game for Nintendo Switch, I think exclusive to Switch. We might play that because it looks goofy. It looks like the kind of thing we like. We like those goofy games, that's for sure. But if you want me to give the power to the people, because last time, like I said, we put it to a poll to figure out which game you wanted us to play, and we played Mario Maker. We could even vote on what the next game is that we play, and do Animal Crossing the other days of the week. Let's see, here's a list here of some of the games. Let's see, Splatoon 2, Overcooked, the first Overcooked, Minecraft, Box Boy and Box Girl. Oh, see ya, Zarina. Thanks for coming. Ibn Ab, Binding of Isaac, Guacamelee, Resident Evil 6, a game called Crawl, Rocket League, Divinity Original Sin, Enter the Gungeon, Crypt of the Necrodancer. We got some of the Lego games. Bunch of the Lego games. Let's see here. Played a bunch of those. Death Squared, The Escapist, Monaco. Good job. Octodad. Yeah, no problem. Come back anytime. Sword of Ditto. Fear 3, is that cooperative? We do focus on cooperative games though too. That's the other thing. Oh, thanks for, what is that? Oh, thanks for the follow. Twitch loves Switch. Thank you so much. Thanks for joining the gnomes. I think I'm gonna change our follower to gnomes. Okay, Fear 3. If it's got split screen co-op and it's not a terrible game, we'll definitely consider it. We're all about couch co-op. This game, we originally were excited about the couch co-op mode, but you know, the second player is so limited, and then you can't do anything online, and we like having people come check out our islands, so we decided to just trade off. Just change off who's playing every night. That's been kind of how we decided to do it. Talk to neighbors, complete do-it-yourself. Binding of Isaac, not good. That game looked pretty hardcore also, and I don't know if Julie would like a hardcore kind of shooter type thing. She'd probably get really frustrated with it. My shovel. But why don't we put a I'll create a poll, and we'll put some potential games, because there's a couple that came on Game Pass too. Yo, other rusher in the building. Oh, other usher. Hey, we got 2 ushers now. Usher Bat and Usher Cat. I can never keep you guys straight. I never know which one's which, but that's okay. Woo! Your peace of mind while playing Dark Souls. That was the other thing too, is whenever I would do the midnight streams, I would usually play like something that was a hardcore kind of single player game. Like I had just started playing Fallout 4, but then like this game has been such a draw for us, and then also I kind of need to stay current because we trade off the game, that I decided to just start playing Animal Crossing during my midnight streams. It's been good. It's been good to me. You're hard to keep straight. With the face. Hard to keep straight. That was a good one. That was a good joke. Well done. Usher Bat and Usher Cat. Welcome back. The dynamic duo. Coming back to see your old friend Simon Pegg. We're doing a more casual stream. Yeah, man, that's who it is. That's who I am. That's me. I'm just a younger, more handsome Simon Pegg. And less wealthy. And less British. Oh, Hot Fuzz, that's so funny. That's a good one. I haven't seen, he's got one about like fighting aliens or something. I haven't seen it. Hot Fuzz is really good though. Julie and I actually quote that movie a lot because we say yarp. We say yarp a lot at the World's End. That's what it is. Yeah, I have to see that. Oh, is Paul pretty good? That's the one where they find the alien, right? Yeah, Shaun of the Dead is a great movie. I've seen Shaun of the Dead probably 3 times or something. But Julie and I say yarp all the time. We're like, yarp? Yarp? Because there's the really large character, the really large, kind of simple guy who says yarp all the time, who is played by the same guy who plays the Hound in Game of Thrones. Fun fact. Who knew? Yarp? Narp? Whatever it is he says. Narp? He says yarp. We'll have to turn the subtitles on. I'm just cruising through my Nook Miles today. So many Nook Miles. You guys got any big game recommendations you would really like to see us play? Aside from some of the ones I've mentioned before. I know we've had Five Nights at Freddy's recommended a bunch of times by Waffles. Let me add that to the list. 5. Yeah, man, you gotta have the when you're trying to catch the crickets, you gotta have that you gotta have your net ready to go, because it disappears real quick after you dig it up. That's been my experience anyway. That has been my experience. Oh, it's a different one. I don't know if we've caught the mole cricket yet, actually. Should see if I can find one. Ah. Well then. Ooh, somebody's coming. Welcome to the island. Oh, you got another... Usher Cat's got another funny video for me to watch. Or is this Usher Bat that had the video? I don't remember. Lena from Wiggle. Welcome, Lena. Alright, let me see about this video. I hope it's not too long. Not that I hope it's not too long, but if it's like a half hour long. That is Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith saying, "What do you think?" I'll tell you what I think. I actually think Stephen A. Smith's really funny. Like, I don't know why he and Skip Bayless stopped doing shows together. I mean, I don't really watch sports or sports shows or whatever, but I would watch, like, every once in a while I'd watch like a disagreement between them, because I would not even know what was going on really, but I would just find it funny to watch Stephen A. That's his name, right? Stephen A. Smith? That's who that is, right? Stephen A.? I hope I'm not, like, getting this wrong. That's who it looks like. Yeah, okay. What do you think? Am I supposed to respond what I think? I think it's funny. Welcome, Jay Wagner. Welcome to the island. Usherbat, do you really want to know what I think about something? Dang, this guy's coming. This Leif Erikson coming over here. See? What do you want to know about? What do you want to know about what I think? Hopefully nothing controversial. Sí, ¿tú hablas español? ¿Un poco? ¿Un poco español? Sí. Sombra knows. Up by 1.22%. I don't know, man. I don't think it affects me a whole lot, I'll tell you that. Oh, you're a native speaker. Mi español is mal. My Spanish, not so good. But I've been working on it. Good deal, Sombra. I've been doing the Duolingo. You know what I discovered? I don't know if any of you guys are trying to learn a language on Duolingo, but what I found on Duolingo, and I like it a lot more than the normal lessons, but for certain languages you can do stories. There's like a story mode. If you go to the top of the page, it's next to the the normal thing that you do the language lessons on. And I like doing those a lot better than the regular lessons. I find it to be a lot better because it's like you're listening in on a conversation. Been doing some Spanish learning. I mean, Espanol. Where are all these bugs at? Pretty sure I just accidentally smacked a guy with a, just accidentally hit a guy with a net. Should check the code that I'm writing. It's quite filled with bugs. You know, I'm watching a YouTube series um, called it's Crash Course, and it's like Crash Course Computer Science. It's just like kind of explaining basic computer stuff. And apparently the whole like there's a bug in a system is based on literally like one of the really old giant computer, like room-sized computers. They were trying to figure out what was wrong with it one day, and the reason why like things were getting screwed up was because a moth had gotten into the computer, and that's where the term "a bug in the system" came from. Was actually a moth got into a computer way back when that was possible and messed with it. So from then on, people, whenever something was screwed up with the computer, be like, "Oh, there must be a bug in the system." Fun fact. Okay. It's quite filled with bugs. TED Talk, more like Jake Talk. Yeah, man. I can go on about anything. I haven't even started talking about the topics that I'm most educated about, like philosophy or whatever. We're trying to keep the viewers in the stream. So we have to avoid some things. You don't want me waxing poetic. We did it for a few weeks. Now we just do it on our own, but we had actually been like reading short stories and then talking about them on the stream, just so it was a way to kind of like combine our interests in reading and you know, playing video games, and a way to keep us honest about actually reading, because Julie and I had not really been reading for fun, and nobody liked it. So we just started doing it on our own, and we're like, okay, nobody likes this. Nobody's gonna like this. Well, if somebody's gonna talk, it's gonna be me, because I got the microphone. I am on the mic. I'm damn near illiterate. Really? Come on. That can't be true. If you're illiterate, then why are you participating in the chat? Doesn't make any sense. You know, I can't read, but I can type. Yeah, I don't believe you. You're lying to me. No habla inglés. Tú hablas español. Sí, yo hablo español. Bamboozled. He has a lisp and can't talk. You can still talk if you have a lisp. Yeah. Does Julie have a little bit of a lisp? I think I've been told that she does. I don't know if I just don't notice it because I'm so used to it or something. Somebody pointed it out one time. Yeah. I don't know if you guys watch when Julie is playing as well, but... We don't care if you have a lisp. You can type. And having harder for you to talk. Luna? put these bugs away so I can sell them to Flick next time he's here. Alright, how does this thing actually work? Is this supposed to be stupendously at the end, the last word? How do you... I don't even know how you use this thing. I think if you have a Lisp, but only when you're typing, it's like a new problem. All right, let's see. I'm trying to figure out the way the wand works here. I haven't had one until now. Do I have to do this in front of a wardrobe or something? How do you Alright, I gotta look this up on my computer. How to register outfits with a star wand in Animal Crossing. Go to any wardrobe. From there you can store up to 8 different outfits. Okay. Alright, let's make some outfits. Oh, you can't do it when there's people over. Okay, bummer. Yet another thing that you cannot do when the gates are open. Not while the gates are open. Is anybody here right now? Is anybody on the island? Might be just me. Yeah, I'm gonna close the gate real quick. Maybe I can start editing some things. Oh, who's this? Sup? This person just stuck here? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Who is this? What's going on? What's the problem? Hello? Hello? Snap out of it. No TSA. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if the game is like frozen right now or what. No, man, this Animal Crossing game takes place in the 1980s before there was any security at the airports. And you could just walk in. Back in the good old days. Is that a map of my island? That's kind of funny. Look at that. Oh no, that's not my island. Well, what a ripoff. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Did she leave her controller or what? Okay, turn it off. Turn off the internet or whatever. I don't know what that was about. I don't know, maybe she got stuck or internet messed up. Who knows? Hold on. Don't know why that happened. Anybody want me to come visit him? Expired passport. I don't think that's possible. It's over tomorrow. You can't cancel Jesus. You can't cancel Jesus like that. He's coming back. And it's all happening tomorrow. Praise Allah. I'm a pagan though. Well, that's fine. Pagans can celebrate the return of Jesus as well, just like Muslims and Jews and everybody can celebrate the return of Jesus. Stephen Colbert, back when he had the Colbert Report. I don't know if you guys watched that show, but you know, he played kind of a joking, kind of ignorant dude. And he was like, everybody in America is free to worship Jesus in their own way. Which I think is pretty funny. Praise Allah. Yeah. Yeah, I miss the Colbert Report too. I liked it more than his late night stuff. I think I probably watched the Colbert Report and the Daily Show like probably every day between like 2008 and like 20 whenever Jon Stewart went off the air and Colbert went off the air. I was a big fan. Orange Man bad. I don't know what you're talking about. We're trying to keep people in the stream. Trying to get me doxxed. Yeah. Julie and I, as part of our Animal Crossing commitment to playing this game, have tried to avoid talking too much about build a wall around the island. We try to avoid talking too much about like the virus and stressing people out with current events things. Um, but whatever, this is in the night stream and she's not here. We must build a wall around the island. Yes, it's true. We have to keep out all the unfavorables. It is funny playing this game, and it's like you don't really have any idea to keep the fish out. You don't have any idea, like, playing this game. I don't have any idea, like, who's a man, who's a woman, who is pretending to be a man or woman, or what race they are, or anything like that. I mean, even if people tell me, or they could just be pretending, you know? So it's funny because I'm always mixing up like the pronouns, be like, oh, they said this, or she or he or whatever said this. I never truly know. Oh yeah, 37-inch vertical leap. Is that like a basketball champion? Because if you were 6'8" and 37-inch vertical, I don't know how much that would help you in like soccer or baseball or something. I don't know. I don't think that would help you very much. Hey, Luna. You went pro in curling? I am pretty sure I am me, says Sombra. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the point, right? Does it matter? Does it really matter? I mean, obviously it does matter because it matters to some people. They make it matter. But it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter, right? Yeah. Pro in curling. Oh, so you must be the usher that's from Canada then. Now I can tell you apart. Usher bat equals Canada. If you're the curling champion. Don't the Canadians have that kind of like bald guy who's like a big dude, but he's been like the #1 curling guy for like 30 years or something crazy? You've only been in Sombra, you're in Canada too? How many Canadians are watching this stream? Americans do not like us very much, apparently. You're Mexican Canadian. Yeah, all this talk from Trump and no border wall between the United States and Canada. We'll all be Canadian once you guys invade. Mexican. Okay. 100% all the way. I did. I went to Indiana University, South Bend, in South Bend, and Indiana University in Indianapolis. Nobody likes Usonians. What's a Usonian? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, no, it is. Oh, yes. Sorry, I fell into that classic United States trap of saying Americans for everybody. United States of America. Sorry. Sorry I did that. Yeah. That's why we're on top, right? North America. We're on top of the globe. We're on top of the sphere. Alright, let's see. What'll the next outfit be? I was thinking in honor of Canada. I don't have a hat for it though, unfortunately. Oh, USA, Usonians. Usonians. Here you go, Canadians. I'm gonna start putting this outfit together. Is that how you spell it? Canadian Mountie? It is a generic name. How's this for a look, guys? I think I might just leave him with the pants off, honestly. No, I mean, it's not a bad name. Usonian. I get it. I get the whole ugly American thing. We're always thinking we're the only show in town. Always forgetting about everyone else, and I fall victim to that. It is funny, the American exceptionalism thing at this point is it's kind of like ridiculous because it's like, what exactly are we best at right now? According to like standards and research, it's like pretty much just military. And all the Mexican countries comment. Yeah. It's pretty embarrassing. And you know, the funny thing about it is like, you know, he might actually come out of this as being more popular. This whole coronavirus thing, even though it's not been well handled, which I think is really, really sad because it's like we're literally the United States is handled. This is not where the virus originated, and we don't share a border with China. Unlike, you know, we're not right there like South Korea is, and it's like, oh, but it's hitting us harder than everyone else. Maybe it hit China worse, and we don't know because we don't know the truth about China because they have like, you know, they don't have free media there, so that's possible. But I mean, I don't know. You know, I'm sure a lot of you guys have got people you know in America. You see people on Facebook and social media, but probably not as many as I do, and not the same kinds of people. It is people in America right now, they literally just, and I'm being absolutely serious about this. Yeah, no, it's the society. Well, it's the society that elects the president. You know, like I don't blame, like I don't blame, like when you look at like, I don't know. Yeah. No, that's true. That's true, but it's up to the, but it is, like people really do, like in the United States, like I mean, just look at some of the late night, like people obsess about what the president's doing, and they look to the president for like guidance on certain things. It's not right. People should do their own research and learn and be educated and all such stuff, but they really do. They really do. Just like didn't it seem like there was, at least it seemed to me like there was a huge increase in the amount of kind of like ignorant stuff that people felt like they could express. You know, regardless of how you feel about Trump, like clearly the way that he expresses his views is different than other presidents and presidential candidates, because people had been expressing anti-immigration stuff for a long time, but they just didn't do it the way that he does it. And I felt like after he started gaining popularity, even before he was president, there seemed to be a lot more people who were like being more loose with how they were expressing their views. Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, just in the United States, though, the fact that they weren't taking it seriously, like a lot of that has to do with how seriously the leadership's taking it. It's, you know, it's not right. People should have looked into it themselves, but they didn't. Oh, looks like I got another funny video request here. Let me check out this video. I mean, see, this is something, I notice this a lot because a lot of times people in the media, I notice this especially with, I don't really watch South Park, but I notice it with like kind of the South Park creators where they're like, oh, you know, people don't look to TV to determine what they're going to do. They don't watch shows. Like, people say this about violence a lot of times with like shootings and stuff, and I don't know if it's true. Like, people say like, oh, people play violent video games, people see violent shows. And that doesn't affect them. They should have independent thought and they make up their mind. I'm not sure that's true, because people, they see something on TV. Not everybody is a super mature, educated, independent thinker. They don't say like, "Oh yeah, I saw violence on TV, but that doesn't mean I think it's okay to use violence." That's not what people are like. And the reason I bring up the South Park creators is because sometimes they say stuff like that to be like, "Oh, we're just a comedy show. People don't see us and decide what to do." And I bring this up as somebody with red hair, and I'm not saying like I'm an oppressed minority or anything like that, but I am saying this. In 2006, South Park released an episode, of South Park, the Gingivitis episode. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but where they say this thing about how redheads don't have souls, right? Redheads don't have souls, like it's this big joke in the show. Yeah, gingers have no souls, right? I have heard that, like, when that episode came out, I heard that all the time. All the time. Like, gingers have gingivitis, they don't have any souls, da 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 da. All the time I heard that. South Park, how many people view South Park? Like 3 million people, 5 million people an episode, right? And that episode came out. I have heard that every year of my life since that episode came out. And I'm not saying that because it's like this thing that had some incredibly, the most it's ever been is like annoying, and it's kind of annoying that people think it's okay to do it. But that is something that people just saw on a show, they thought it was funny, and then they just felt like they could do it. Oh, well, I saw this on South Park, so it's funny. So I can go like say this to everybody. And I'm just making that as an observation about like, no, I don't think it's what causes the violence. I'm not saying it's what causes the violence. But I'm just saying like it has an impact. Like, because in this weird way, it's like you see this and you're like, okay, I feel like I can say this now. I feel like I can say this out loud now. That is a high voice on this video. What is the name of this video? But Matt Sharp is the only one singing. Say it ain't so, but Matt Sharp is the only one singing. Okay. Yeah. No, one thing that drives me nuts, like, I mean, there's so much hypocritical stuff about the United States, and there's stuff that's hypocritical that people kind of like, that people perceive about the United States, but we're definitely, because we're the big boys and we're always pretending to be like on this moral high ground, right? We're always yeah. The lack of moral education is big though, and it doesn't necessarily, like, it's not about the religion, so much as it is about like a complete lack of critical thought. So I taught, I don't do it anymore, but until about a year ago, I taught philosophy classes and ethics classes. Their very own kid. I have family who got green cards. Now they believe they are citizens. I mean, the attitude is infectious, right? Like, the problem is like, and it's a very fundamental problem. But when you look at politics, you look at people's outlooks and all this other stuff, and a lot of this really, really bad thought stuff, and I try not to do it, but it comes from, and this is on the left and on the right, on like Republicans, people who are racist, but it also is with other things, and I'll explain how in a second, is that there's like this fundamental kind of need for people not to be better than somebody else, but to feel like they're better than somebody else. And people use anything to try and like feed that need. So with racist stuff, it's racism kind of stuff, and not necessarily racist, but maybe like xenophobia, or they might say immigrant, or they might say XYZ thing. So it's like, okay, I need to feel like I'm better than the immigrants, or I need to feel like I'm better. Well, I was a teacher at Ivy Tech Community College in Indianapolis for a while. I stopped doing it because I didn't really have time anymore. But I taught ethics and philosophy. But there's kind of a need, and it's really obvious with, I guess, what you could call conservative stuff, wherever you want to put the racists. If you want to say whoever the racists are, it's really obvious, right? They're trying to feel better about themselves. You've got people who are white supremacists who don't really have any business feeling superior to anybody. People who, it's not like they've got PhDs or something. Some of them do, but it's like you've got people who are like white supremacists. They're not very supreme. Hey, Luna. She likes getting on the green screen. She's my little baby. Luna. Oh, you mad at me now? But with people that you would call like liberals or progressives, the way that they do it is with, like the way that they kind of satisfy that need is they're like, what's a good way to put it? Like, I guess you could call it like virtue signaling, whenever it's like they need to feel like they're better than somebody else in terms of like more moral or something like that. So they need to like mention stuff. They need to use things. And that's what, like, that's where you get into a lot of the problems, is because when people are talking about this stuff, like, if you come at somebody in an argument about any issue, and the reason why somebody else thinks you're arguing with them, yeah, like a social justice warrior, if the reason why somebody thinks you're arguing with them is just to demonstrate that they're wrong and not to actually have a discussion, they're not going to change their mind. Like, they are not going to change their mind, because if the only reason you're doing it is to show that somebody is wrong, as a way to like show that you're better than them, and I see this all the time on social media or in person, if the only reason you're arguing with somebody is to just be like, I need to show that I'm better than you, they won't change their mind. Like, because they can tell that. People can tell that. And they'll just be like, well, I'm not going to admit I'm wrong. Why would you admit you're wrong to somebody who is just trying to kind of be a jerk, So when you're trying to change somebody's mind and you're not trying to have like a sincere discussion about something, I mean, you're not going to. You're not going to get anywhere, because they're just going to get mad. The only valid argument is Blink-182 versus Weezer. I'm going to go Weezer on that one. I'm pro Weezer. And that video was funny, by the way. That guy's got a high voice. Is it okay if I share the videos in the chat? Since you get, if they're appropriate. Here's the video. It's Tell me, Sombra. Tell me what grinds your gears. Weezer, man. Big fan of Weezer. And Say It Ain't So is my favorite song by them. That's my favorite Weezer song. Yes. Yes, and it's usually white people who do that. I've actually gotten in arguments with other white people about this. See, like, I don't know exactly what Mexicans are fine with or not fine with, but it's really bad when people are like, black people are really mad about XYZ. Because it's like, I mean, since we're talking about like Mexican or Spanish culture, like, eh, nobody attacks black people for inventing rock and roll using a Spanish instrument with rock and roll. Like, all culture is exchange. Like, it's always exchange in combination with different things that already existed. So it's wild. Like, I do understand a little bit like some of the cultural appropriation of like misrepresenting things, or like, I don't know. Like, I do understand that it's a real thing, but I also see people like taking it way too far. Like, and it's like, dude, I mean, I got in an argument with somebody on Facebook. They were like, somebody posted a story. Somebody posted a story. It was like, white people have no culture. And I was like, first of all, you post a story like that. Racist mind is mine. Like, I'm sorry, Usher Bat. We'll stop talking about it in just a second. We'll cool down a little bit from our argument, and we'll talk about some punk, some 20s punk, some 2000s punk. But the somebody said like white people don't have any culture, and I was like, first of all, that can't really be true about any group. Like, every group is gonna have some kind of culture. But the other thing about it is, I was just like, what good does it do to post a story like that? Like, but then I was like, wait a second. So you think, for instance, Mexicans, right? Or people from Latin America, who are, a lot of them are Roman Catholic, right? So they have traditions that they exercise within the Roman Catholic tradition. I have traditions they exercise within the Roman Catholic tradition. When they do it, they have culture. When I do it, I'm just like some dude. And I was like, you can't say that. Like, if I'm doing the same thing, it's culture when they do it and not culture when I do it. If we're doing the same kinds of things, it doesn't make any sense. And they're like, well, international religions aren't culture. I'm like, what are you talking about? That makes no sense. It makes no sense. But yeah, that's the exact kind of thing you're talking about, I think. Oh, hey, Hannah. How'd that cherry furniture work out for you? Sorry, we were in the midst of a one-word Weezer. Yes. You got Weezer, you got the Beatles, you've got mayonnaise. Anyway, let's talk about something a little more lighthearted, like politics or something. I'm just kidding. Let's talk Weezer, man. Somebody give me a Weezer song that I don't know that I need to listen to. Because even though I really like them, I've only really listened to, like, the Blue Album and Pinkerton. Pfft. Sombra goes pfft. Frozen 2 Weezer cover. Is that real? Is that a real thing? Hannah, how are you doing tonight? Sorry if it seems like you came in at a crazy time. You're talking about who knows what. Yeah, go ahead and suggest a song. I'll listen to it. I got my headphones in. One song we didn't know we needed. What? Baby Shark or something? I liked their cover of Africa, because I love that song Africa. So I'm glad that I like that Weezer kind of showed that song and people kind of got into it again. All right, Sombra, I'm looking it up. Is this the Misery Business song that you're saying is the one we needed? Oh god. A friend of mine used to sing this in like Rock Band or like karaoke every time she got a chance. The original version. Not my intention to move. Oh, that's cool. This guy sounds like he's a new wave British singer, but he's doing like punk instead. He's got that kind of like, I don't know what they do, but I don't know. I don't know why bands do what they do, but he reminds me of like, he's got like a new wave singer voice from the British, and he's like doing like punk. Are you guys spending your channel points? You guys just getting these free rides right now, me listening to songs. Wait a second. So, when they recorded this song, did they record this all separately in like different places? Cuz it looks like they're all in a different location, like recording at home or something. So is this like their quarantine band like music video? Okay, Sombra. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I just noticed that. I was like, "Oh, that's actually really cool." That they were doing it all in a different place. That's pretty neat. Yeah, Sombra, come on by anytime. We can make people feel awkward while we rant about the state of things. We do to some extent try and avoid too many conversations like that because I know, even though I like talking about that kind of stuff, I know it can make people uncomfortable, especially if they're not like, don't know what you're talking about. Nah, yeah, no, I get it. It's true. This is just, why is it called Wrestle with Jimmy? No, I do too. I mean, it's something that it's something that maybe we'll make a change and I mean, we're open to talking about anything, so we'll talk about it, but then you have to worry about like talking or ticking off some people. But I don't know. Maybe we'll embrace it. I had thought at one point about like just being like going over the news, while we're sitting here. So this video is it's Say It Ain't So, but it's just saying wrestle with Jimmy over and over and over again. Jimmy with Jimmy. Oh, that's cool. I know it is, isn't it? I mean, for the last like 10 minutes, I was just running around my island totally aimlessly, not even thinking about what I was doing. It is. I should just go on the just chatting station and be like, "Yep, just chatting." Real life, the game. I don't know. I don't know how many seashells I've collected in real life. I don't think I've collected that many seashells, and I certainly don't talk to my neighbors. You a Matt Sharper, Rivers Cuomo type guy? I don't know. We'll go Rivers Cuomo. Was Matt Sharp the one that got kicked out of the band when he was when they were starting out? That's true. That's true. Being in debt, that is similar to real life. Wrestle with Jim. Even with the lyrics totally wrong, I'm still like, this song's awesome. Oh, is he? I don't know who the guy is on the El Scorcho music video, but he's got one of the coolest like guitar like strum motions I've seen. If you watch the El Scorcho music video, it's a pretty decent video, to be honest with you. It's really cool. Um, but he like, I don't know, he just like gets into the groove in such a way where I'm like, oh cool. Like if I was an actual guitarist trying to look cool on stage. Do you have a shower I can catalog sometime? Um, we don't have a bass guitar. We just have an electric and an acoustic guitar. We have a gong and a drum set. I don't know if we have a shower, though. Yeah, that's what it's gonna be. They need somebody to get in the band because they're getting old. Yeah, I don't think I have a shower. Oh shoot, I do have a ukulele. Dang, I could craft that. No, that's what I'm doing too, is we've got our little music station on our little music center on the out on the beach. God, I can't speak. I can't speak because I'm being so blown away by the Wrestle with Jimmy version of Say It Ain't So. Oh, Buddy Holly. That's a great song too. I can check Julie's house. She might have one. Yeah, I can come over and take a look. Why not? Hold on. I'm coming over. You'll have to generate a code, though. Or friend us or something. Do you want me to bring anything? Is there anything we have that you want before I leave? Okay. Okay, I'm coming now. Oh shoot. Dang it. Pressed the wrong button. Hold on. That's annoying. Press one wrong button. Rockajima. Flip on the telly, wrestle with Jimmy. Yo, can I get some You want me to look at the camera when I'm talking? Is that what I should be doing? So when I respond, I need to look at the camera? I need to respond by staring at the camera. Maybe we should start putting the... See, the problem is the chat's over here. The camera's over here. Taco Bell. That's funny. Switch over to the... Sorry, I was listening to Weezer before. Alright, here we go. Man, why can't Nintendo add mini games to this thing? Why can't we play darts or something? Oh, dang. Okay. Alright. You got toilet paper. Sorry. I'm sorry that I'm not responding when I stare at the camera. I'll have to put the chat closer to the camera. Now you feel like you're really there. What if I make eye contact like this? Will you ask me to stop? Was that good? Is that good eye contact? Did you like that? Here, I'll do it again. Ooh, nice samurai helmet. And a lava lamp. I feel like I'm really there. We'll work on that. I didn't know that was a thing that you were supposed to do. I mean, I didn't realize that was a thing that you were supposed to do. This man looks straight into my soul. You asked for it. That's why I don't do eye contact. I want to get the dramatic zoom. I want to get the dramatic zoom. Leprechauns. I feel violated. Good. I got that piercing gaze. I don't know, maybe we'll arrange it so the camera's more like... Well, we used to have the camera straight on. And then people said, we had somebody say that that wasn't good. But we weren't really looking at it, we were like looking over the camera. So I'll have to make an effort to like look at the camera when we're talking to people on the camera. You got a lot of stuff on your island. And flowers. And eggs. This looks like an alien egg or something. Don't worry. I'll make eye contact for you. I'm preparing to react to whatever you say my fortune is. Let's see. That's another good question. But you HB to subscribe? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Lux et veritas. Oh boy. Gotta look up my Latin here. Coat of arms of Yale. Light and truth. You shall make a fashion. You shall make a fashion show. Hell yeah. How's this for fashion? Look at that. Yeah. I should make a fashion show though. We should make a fashion show though. Ooh, I like that you have the flowers surrounding this. That's kind of neat. It's your little flower sale stand. You got bamboo, you got all the fruits, it looks like. Oh, I've never seen it. Gosh, I can't believe even though the game is kind of like as simple as it is, I still see people with like weird island designs. Like I haven't seen somebody where it's like they've got the rivers are connected like that, where they've got like a giant island in it. And that's where your Nook's Cranny is? Oh no. You gotta use a pole to get to your Nook's Cranny. You got a lot more like kind of fixtures than I do. This is Kyle. Dobie. That's funny. A little privacy screen. Okay. So, the fact that you were, sitting in that wheelchair right in front of the ocean like that, it reminded me of the scene from the movie Mac and Me, which is a really famous bad movie. Where a kid loses control of his wheelchair and falls off a cliff, and then an alien like goes to save him or something. I believe the movie was funded by the McDonald's Corporation, because in the middle of the movie there's they go to a McDonald's and it is the most happening place in the history of the late 80s. It's like they go to a McDonald's and there's like a rap video or something being filmed there and everyone's dancing and having the time of their lives. Just like a real McDonald's. Also, fun fact about that terrible movie. 2 fun facts about that terrible movie. 1, Mystery Science Theater did an episode about it on the new Mysteries. Oh, you got a Mexican flag. That's cool. I'll take a picture in front of that. The other fun fact about that movie is that I've officially been to Mexico. Goal! Goal! The other fun fact about that movie is the actor Paul Rudd, who, every time he promotes a movie on the Conan O'Brien show for the last like 20 years, rather than actually promoting the movie and showing a clip from the movie, he shows that clip from that movie, from Mac and Me. So you can look up a compilation of all the times he's been on Conan's show and shown that scene from a movie. Thanks for having me, Sombra. That was nice. You've got a lot of pretty cool like placement of your items and fixtures and stuff. We don't have that. We just have our orchard. You made the Taco Bell logo? That's cool. You should use that QR code thing to create a, because you can make the QR code with that app. You still don't have the, oh, I didn't know that. I think you can still do it without them though. Everybody look at Luna here, she's sleeping. She's a little ball, she made a little fur ball. She's so cute. Anyway, well, I think that about wraps up the middle of the night stream for me. Thank you everybody so much for coming back from all over the world. It was fun. It was fun talking to everybody. Fun visiting with everyone. Yeah, I know, right? I should go to bed too. Please follow. Come by. Check us out again. Build those channel points and make me listen to music. Have a good morning / night / day. Bye.